Positive energy out there. Watch this beautiful sun come up on this beautiful morning. Happy Easter, Britt. Happy Easter, guys. And happy Sunday morning. I hope everybody got to see the sun come up this beautiful spring day. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry. This isn't working. This doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's like, it doesn't work. So I'm going to give it another try again, but I don't think it's going to do what I need it to do. We'll mess with it later. Happy Sunday, guys. Good morning. Good morning. It's not reading it. Yeah, it's not even detecting it. That's the problem. So we'll figure it out. Miss Sierra, guys, will we actually, hold on. I'm going to answer this one because I called you out, but will we move to London during autumn? Miss Sierra, London. Weren't you guys looking for Australia? Were you guys looking, or is it somebody totally different? Leaving home, people coming together, finding your balance. I'm going to say yes to that. Guys, what I was going to do is I did not sing to you guys today. Good morning, good morning. We've slept the whole night through. Good morning to you. Not terrible, not terrible. Guys, good morning. Come on in, come on in. If you guys are interested in a free reading, please give a follow if you have not already. Sweet Coco, good morning. Hope everybody is doing fantastic this Sunday. If you guys are looking for a free yes or no, give a follow, drop your question in as the chats. I appreciate you guys. Miss Chanel, will Hayden ask me to be his girlfriend soon? Currently exclusively dating. Currently exclusively dating. Osa, thank you for the follow. Girlfriend, it's on its way, yes. Miss Sharon, will I hear from John today? Miss Sharon Williams, will you hear from John today? Yes, you will. Will I graduate nursing in May? Miss Shannon, will I graduate nursing in May? Vicky, thank you so much for the follow, love bug. Yeah, yes, you will. Guys, good morning. Come on in, tap the screen. If you are new to the room, give a follow for a free question. Greatly appreciate it. Miss Griselda, will I be in a relationship with Trini? Miss G, will I be in a relationship with Trini? Yeah, but you guys have some things to work on. Yes, but there's some things that are needed that have to be sorted out. Miss Savannah, will I speak with Q again? Will he take it positively for reconciliation? Are you and Q on track for reconciliation? Yes, you are. Miss Mercy, is Jordan missing me? Miss Mercy, is Jordan missing me? Miss Mercy. Guys, good morning. Good morning. Vicky for the hearts. I appreciate you. Miss Sochi for the April Force. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No to that, love. Unfortunately, no. Miss Corletta, will Lexi and I reconcile romantically? Will Lexi and I reconcile romantically? Yes, you will. Melinda, will I find love soon? Miss Mel, will I find new love soon? Reconciliation is on the table, girlfriend. Yes, it is. Love is coming through. I think it's going to be someone from the past, for better or worse. Miss Ashley, if I can learn to love myself, heal and be happy, will I be rewarded in a great way? I don't need to pull cards for that. Yes, you will. Because once you figure out who you are and which direction you want to go and what guides you and moves you and what motivates, then nobody can tell you you can't make it work, right? Then nobody can tell you you're not doing it right or it's not good enough. If you know how you show up for yourself, girlfriend, it's being selfish. Selfishness sometimes is okay. Act now and stay focused. That means when you love yourself and you take time for yourself, Stop clinging to the past. Release your fears so you can move forward. And reconciliation, love with yourself is on the table. I'm going to give you a big yes to that. With and without cards, my darling. All right. Guys, we have a year's spread. Marsh, I appreciate it. Marsh, sweetheart, this one is for you. What is the next year looking like? Guys, good morning. Come on in. Tap that screen for me, please. Share the live. Happy Easter Sunday morning. If you guys are getting ready for church, welcome in. If you guys are on your way to church, welcome in. If you guys aren't going to church, hang out with me for a little while. And if church just simply isn't your thing, hang out with me for a little while. All right, sweetheart, this one is for you. What does my next year look like? Speedy, good morning. Happy Easter. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Come on in. Princess for the Bears. Guys, thanks for sending the hearts. Miss Nika, thanks for being with me this morning. My little Scorpio girl. Well, you're a grown woman, but you know what I mean. I say that with love. I say it with love. Guys, come on in. We're doing a year spread this morning. If you guys are here with me, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope everybody got to watch the sun come up this morning, or at least got to put their eyes on the sun coming back this morning, guys. It is a beautiful day. Hope everybody is doing amazing. Speedy, a little Scorpio team in here. I see you guys. All right. My little Cancer girl, what I'm going to say is I think that you're too nice. It says that you're single, nursing. I think that nursing is probably the best thing that you could do, but you're too nice, okay? So I want you to really create healthy boundaries as far as dating. I know you say that you're single, but I do see somebody coming on later in the year, and I just want you to be emotionally ready for it, okay? I want you to create healthy boundaries, know what love looks like for you, know where you are, know what your goals are, what your motivation, all the things, right? So get all that together. I think that you might have been coming off of not a bad fight, but not even a girl. Have you been divorced, or did you come out of a bad? Did you come out of a bad relationship? Miss Marsh? Guys, come on in. I'm doing a year's spread right now. Just get some clarity. Yes, got out of a relationship, no divorce. Okay, it's a relationship. Coming out of a bad, like I said, it was a relationship or losses, trouble, family problems, a relationship ending, right? This is the first card that I pull out that comes out. However, this is you releasing all the baggage, calmness, control, resting, releasing the worry, setting up for this new year, right? Success to your question, you're going to figure out exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it. The next month, help is coming. You are going to be further releasing your baggage, right? So as the summer moves on, I think you're just going to be finding yourself more, loving yourself more, falling into what does good for you, not for everybody else, right? Love and harmony is on the table. However, I do think that with this, again, this summer is really going to be you finding yourself, pouring in, nurturing, compassion, comfort, helping, emotionally stable, all the things that you're trying to get to so you can be the best individual, so you can be a happy, healthy partner, co-worker, all the things. I feel that is going to be your summer, guys. If you've listened to me at all, this is going to be the summer of self-love. This is the year of self-love. I've been saying this since the beginning of the year. I really think that we need to discover who we are this year, tap into our intuition, and show up in our best light. Prosperity and success, girlfriend. And here's where I think once you get your emotion, the Queen of Cups in check, the following month, King of Cups is coming into check, right? So April, May, June, July, August. This is around August, September. Around the end of September, I see a man, okay, or a partner coming into your cipher. Now, what I am going to say is I think that you might be pressed. This is September, October. I think that at some point you might be a little pressed. Unlucky. There might be something going on around that time that kind of is hard for you. Maybe a little emotionally heavy, but nothing that you can't fix, nothing that you can't get over. Following month, sunshine is on the table. Troubles leaving you. Happy family, again, on the table. I think somebody is going to be coming into your circle trying to not start a family, but at least dating-wise. And it's going to be a lot for you. I think it's going to be a little bit overloading, a lot with work, a lot with relationships. But again, nothing that you can't handle. Kind and loving, you finding yourself even further. Your ancestors are on the table knowing that you know exactly which direction that you want to go in, which way you want to move. Good news is coming. You know which way you want to go. After all this soul searching, all this coming to fruition, girl, happiness, love, harmony, everything coming together, right? So take this summer specifically to find out exactly what it is that you're looking for. As far as work is concerned, I think everything is pretty status quo. You might get a little hinky in the summertime, right around August. Things might get a little bit heavy. But you're going to find yourself this year, and it's going to be a very smooth, maybe emotionally challenging for yourself, right? You might stretch yourself emotionally as far as mirror work, shadow work. And that's not, when you have to look in the mirror and talk to yourself about yourself, it's not always the easiest thing to do, but it definitely is necessary so we can grow as individuals. So, darling, does that resonate with you? Love is coming. I think that it's going to be a new love. I don't think it's going to be somebody from your past. And other than that, like I said, the last card that I pulled, Happy Homes, everything coming together, I think that you are going to be on the right track. All right, girlfriend? Miss Marsh, that was for you, my darling. Yes, yes, and yes, and yes. That's a great reading. Love that for you, my dear. Guys, we have another year's spread. Miss Lena, sweetheart, this one is for you, Scorpio. We have another Scorpio in the house. Hello, darling. What's the year hold in love? Who will come into my life and in the future? Employed. Separated. Okay, darling, Miss Lena, do you want to reconcile with your husband? Miss Lena, do you want to reconcile? No. Okay. So as far as the separation is concerned, you guys just have not gone through the divorce proceedings yet. That's it. That's all. Emotionally, you guys are over. You just simply haven't legally gotten divorced. Are there kids involved? And are there kids involved? Guys, thank you so much for joining the team. Christina, B, my Lori. Good morning, Miss Lori. Grown. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Are you currently looking for love? Are you like out dating or trying to? Someone has been pursuing me. Okay. And one more question. Do you do you spend money for therapy? Do you like to shop to make yourself feel better? And I'm not talking about big time shopping. I'm talking about micro spending shopping. That's what I've been calling it, micro spending. I haven't been calling it. That's what it's called. Little things, Amazon packages. I'm going to grab this one thing from Sephora. I'm going to get this one thing from X, Y, or Z. Sometimes, okay. Okay. When things get, not all the time, but like if things get stressful or panic, therapy, retail, what they really refer to as true retail therapy, it just gets a lot easier when you can do everything from your phone. And then all of a sudden you just get these little micro charges that add up to a lot. So, okay. I got you, friend. Number one, watch your money. Okay, there's a couple months in here that it's like, all right, but it's around the holidays and other things. So nothing crazy. Just I think that's everybody's rule is just watch our money. this year. Just let's know where it's coming in and where it's going out, so we're not stuck, right? I think that that's good advice for everybody. Now, as far as love is concerned, girlfriend, someone has been pursuing you. They're open, they're honest, and I do think that they are telling you the truth. They may not. Is this person pursuing you somebody from your past or somebody new for you, Miss Lee? Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in and tap the screen. Someone from the past. I was gonna say they're making up for the past. Fair and approachable, where they may not have always been fair and approachable before. If something happened before, they're coming back and they're being honest with you. If they were shitheads in the past, I do think that they're truly trying to not be a shithead now. Okay, coming up as a friend. Best friend is on the table, King, a best friend, and clarity, energetic, new ideas, curiosity, a thirst for knowledge. Happy Easter, love bug. Thirst for knowledge, right? So I do think that this person who's been pursuing you is coming in the best of, with the best of energy and with the best intentions. That's what I'm trying to spit out. Good luck is on the table. You guys are going to be able to adapt to this new relationship. Right? Don't always try to prove yourself. At this point, it's still pretty new. You don't have to show up for them. As a Scorpio, a lot of times that we are people pleasers, want to help everybody all the time. In this very specific situation, I do think that there's a little bit of a give and take, but watch the balance of this relationship. I think both of you guys are going to be doing very well, but again, just watch the balance. Hard work brings success. I do think as far as love, money, victory on the table, girlfriend, this is every single month. You have positive things coming through. Forward movement, you not feeling stuck in a relationship or just feeling stuck any longer. I think the sky is going to come and make you feel again, and that's very important to you. King is back on the table, very generous again, very fast moving action. This is every single month, girlfriend. I think if this guy comes and you put your eggs into this proverbial basket on this Easter, right? I think things are going to come through fairly well. Reliable friend, you have the strength to get through the relationship. You guys are going on the right direction. You guys both know what you want. Now, I got an eyelash. Sorry. Things can't always be happiness and sunshine, and this is where I'm saying watch your money, okay? But this is starting into the new year. This is after the holidays. So make sure you don't overspend, because I think it might bite you in the butt. If you do too much during the holidays, it might hit you January, February time, all right, of next year. Aside from that, teamwork, people coming together, you knowing exactly what you want, how to get there. Now, this is a bit of daydreaming, right? This is opportunities, choices, thinking. But I think that with this man on the table with you, that you guys are going to be moving in a very positive direction. And by the end of next year, the beginning of next year, this time 2026, the two of you are going to know which way you want to go. Now, I think that there's going to be some pivots coming up. I think that a divorce is probably going to have to be instituted or filed for. So just be ready for some fast moving energy. Be ready for some fast moving energy in the best of ways. Who will come into my life in the future? Girl, I think he might already be here. If that's the guy that's pursuing you and he's somebody from your past, I think he might already be here. All right, does that resonate with you, Lovey? All right, Miss Sam, Sweet Coco. What is my love life looking like for the summer? What do we got for the summer? Sweet Coco, what do we got for the summer? Guys, I appreciate you for being here. Come on in. If you guys are new, drop a follow for the question for me if you're not already following. Free question for a follow. What is the summer looking like? Girlfriend, Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. People coming together, hard work being put in, and you being treated and living your life like the queen that you are. I think the summer is going to be very good for you. So love coming in, yes. I think that you're going to find your groove this summer, love bug. All right. Guys, if you are new here, give a follow for a question, por favor. Also, my list is open if you guys want to jump on the list. $7.77 to skip the line, $33.33 for the year spreads that I just did, and $14.14 for a mini, and that consists of both of my decks. Okay, you guys? Otherwise, free yes or no questions. Give a follow for the question. Thank you guys for being here with me this Easter Sunday morning. I appreciate you guys. Love and light to everybody this morning. Miss Stephanie, this one is for you. General work and money. Crazy things happening I'm worried about. Where are we at with work and money? My Arkansas. Good morning, my little Arkansas girl. Well, Pumpkin, I do think that you probably should start looking for a new job. Okay? Experiencing cyclical cycles, fragile boundaries, overwhelm. I think there's a lot going on at work that needs to be either addressed. I'd start looking for a new job. I don't know what you're doing as far as general work and money. Things are crazy. I think that things are going to be shifting at work. I don't know if they've been talking about restructuring or what, but someone's been talking about fucking shit up. All right. Not doing things traditionally, but getting in there and kind of messing things around. So to find your balance, follow your intuition, girl. If you feel that something's going on, get out. Does that resonate with you? Angeline. Good morning, love bug. Miss Steph, does that resonate with you? I think that people are going in there, things are happening in the background that not everybody knows about. And if your gut is telling you that something's a little wonky, start looking for something new. Don't just walk away, but start looking for something new. She says, yep. Yeah, that part. Just start looking, all right? All right. Well, I finally get my financial situation soon. We've been struggling. I finally get my financial situation soon. We've been struggling. Sweetheart, you got to look a little bit more. Unless you have a lot more money coming in, you need to look at the money that's going out, okay? I see relationship problems, a bit of deceit, money issues, stress over money. Watch where your money is going. If you're doing it by yourself or if you have somebody else, tap your other person in, okay? That's prosperity is coming, but you got to see where it's going out before it can come in. Does that make sense? Makeup lover, happy Easter, love. How are you? How are you? Guys, happy Sunday. Hope everybody is doing fantastic today. Thank you for stopping in. Lori, how will my day go? How will my day go? Lori, you're going to be with family today? Is there somebody there that you are trying to avoid because they're shit starters? Do you got a shit starter in the family? I mean, everybody has one. Let's talk about it. But are they going to be where you're going to be at today? No. Okay. The reason I say that is because I see lies and gossip and that you don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Okay? Aside from that, this may not be somebody from your family. But for today, success, happiness, good luck, hard work brings money. I just thought there might be one person there that may not be the best. I do see some energy there that just may not be as forthcoming as usual. But overall, are you going to have a great day today? Absolutely. Success, love, happiness, prosperity. But there's always that one little moody person. All right? Miss Angeline, will I have a good week? Miss Angeline, will I have a good week? Satisfaction on the table, opportunities arising. Yes, ma'am. Help is coming. Yes, ma'am. Miss Ashley, will I be getting a new car on Tuesday? Miss Ashley, new car on Tuesday. Miss Ashley, new car on Tuesday. Miss Lori, you are more than welcome. I don't like planting seeds of doubt. That's why I was asking. Nothing bad. Will I be getting a new car on Tuesday? Yeah, I'm going to say yes to that. You need one. Just handle it. Go in there and say, this is what I need. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Miss Samantha, will my boys reach out to me soon? Will my boys' dad reach out to them soon? Wow. Will my boys' dad reach out to them soon? Will my boys' dad reach out to them soon? Yes, he will. He will. Success, forward movement, good man. He may not be the best, but he does love his kids. I'm going to say yes to that. Miss Sam, will Linus ever come back to me? We work out and stay in a relationship. Guys, thank you for the follow, Yellow Man. I appreciate you guys. If you're going to drop a free question, give me a follow, por favor. I greatly appreciate it. Miss Sam, will we in a relationship? You got to look. Linus, very specifically, you got to let him go so he can come back, right? Letting go of the past. Happiness is on the table. Opportunities are there. He's a good guy, but you got to let him go for him to come back. All right, girlfriend, I'm telling you, love needs to handle competition and distance. If this guy is really for you, you got to let the energy go. And when he comes back around, if the timing is the right timing, wonderful. All right? Miss Regina, are me and Tony completely done? Miss Regina, are me and Tony completely done? Sincere, thank you so much. Sincerely yours for joining the team. Lloyd for lighting up the sky. Miss Castillo for sending the roses, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I thank you very much. All right. Guys, I read out that last question. Who was it for? I missed who it was for. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to see where it was. Guys, I apologize. Whoever's question, I know I just read it out loud. Drop it again for me, please. Yellow Man, will V reach out to me today? Will V reach out to me today? Gigi, drop your question again for me, love bug. Por favor. I'm so sorry. Will she reach out to me today? I'm going to say no, love bug. I'm going to say no to that, lovey. I'm sorry. I'm going to say no to that. Opal, will Matt D and I end up in a relationship? Gigi, I got you. Will Matt D and I end up in a relationship? Yes, you two will end up in a relationship. Miss Regina, are me and Tony completely done? Sorry about that, lovey. Are me and Tony completely done? Are me and Tony completely done? No, you're not completely done. He's stubborn as shit. You guys definitely have obstacles to the relationship, but you guys are not completely over. No, no, no. Can you see my message? Can you? No, I can see that one, love. Drop your question. Miss Brittany, will I be in a union with P this year? Will I be in a union with P this year? Yes, you will. Miss Bree, will Brian ever commit to me? Guys, thank you so much for the follow. Drop a question, give a follow. It helps out your girl. I greatly appreciate it. Now, if you're already following, come on in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. Miss Brittany, will I be in a union with P this year? Yes, you will. Miss Amber, will me and German end up in a relationship? Yes, you will. Miss Bree, will Brian ever commit to me? Miss Bree, will Brian ever commit? No, he will not. Miss Cecilia, will I be in true love soon? Miss Cecilia, I'm sorry, will I find true love soon? You gotta let go of the past, sweetheart, to find it. I'm gonna say everybody can find love, yes, but my darling, I think you look very hard for it. It'll find you. It will. Ashley, is it over for me and Terrence for good? Miss Ashley, is it over with me and Terrence for good? Scorpios never have anything over for good. That's the problem. We should. Scorpios need to learn how to walk away quickly. Drop it like it's hot. And sometimes we just want, well, we can make him change. So is it over for good? He's very stubborn. You're always trying to prove yourself. They're indecisive and non-committal. From that, I'm going to say, yes, sweetheart, it's probably over for good. If that resonates, pick it up. If not, drop it to the side. Okay? B, well, I have met my future husband already. Miss B, have I met my future husband already? Miss B. Guys, come on in. Give a follow for a question. It helps out your girl. Yes, you have. Success, forward movement, happiness, prosperity, victory is yours. Good luck and reconciliation. I'm going to say yes to that. Ooh, what do we got? Check your weekly report. Let's not. But let's turn down our volume, shall we? Let's. All right, Miss Stephanie, will Daniel stop talking to other females inappropriately? Daniel. Shame. No, he's not going to. That's just who he is. He doesn't think he does anything wrong with it. Well, I'm just talking. It's disrespect. I don't think he grasps that. I think my message is getting filtered, sweetheart. I think I can see those, but I can't see your message, lovey. Joanna, my anxiety is on the roof. Will Nicholas be okay? Will me and Nicholas be okay together? Girl, why would you not be? Lots of, all hearts, okay? Victory, well, clubs too, but victory, good news, good luck. Be open for change, positivity. You will be successful, girl. Stop. Miss Court, happy Easter, happy Easter. Hope all is well with you and the fam. Are you still on the right track? Yes. Fours, foundation building, love, good luck coming in. You will be successful. Victory is yours. Yes, yes, and yes, and yes. Miss Courtney, that is for you. Miss Sarah, will Gio and I hang out? Will Gio and I hang out? Will Gio and I hang out? You will. I'm going to say yes to that. Now, I don't think that you and Gio get on like the best. I don't think that you guys... Well, I think you guys are going to hang out. I don't think you guys are the best partners. I don't think the communication's all that good. Starts out good, does not end well. Miss Anna, is it over with Darren? Miss Anna, is it over with Darren? Miss Anna, is it over with Darren? Yeah, I'm going to say it is. Mark, please. Mark, please. Are me and D done? Mark, are me and D done? I think that you guys are clinging to the past, but reconciliation is still on the table. So no, I do not think that you guys are done. Dev, happy Easter. Hi, darling. Will Sean text me this morning, or are we over for good? Will he text this morning, or are we over for good? But no text this morning does not mean that you're over for good, just so you know. Because here's the thing. No, I don't think he's going to text you today, but there's still opportunities on the table. So I think he might be stubborn, right, and try to prove a point and reach out. It's a holiday. I'm going to get her. I'm not going to say anything. He's a little scandalous, but there's still opportunities here, and he still sees you in a girlfriend kind of way. So no, he's not going to text you today, but no, it's not over for good either. Brittany, is Brienne my forever person? Is Brienne my forever person? Miss Brittany, is Brienne my forever person? I think that you like Brittany a lot more than she likes you, but that doesn't mean that you guys can't make it work long term. Just watch the energy that's putting out. So is she your forever person? That I can't say yes or no to. What I will say is I think that you like Brittany more than she likes you, and that it can still be balanced. You guys just have to balance things out a little bit. Steph, will I see Corey this week? Steph, will I see Corey this week? Yes, you will. Corey's a hard one to pin down. Miss Bianca, will things go well for me in the new job? Well, girlfriend, congratulations on the new job. Yes. Good luck. Money coming in. Good news. Reliable friends, reliable people around you. I'm going to say yes to that. Do Chris and I have a future? Do Chris and I have a future? Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in, tap that screen, share the live for me. Por favor. Do Chris and I have a future? Yes, you do. Miss Holly, is Billy going to commit to me long term? Miss Holly, is it going to be long term? Yes, you guys will be successful. Let go of the shit from the past. Don't bring it into the future. I think you guys will be okay. Miss Jennifer, will Bruce show romantic feelings for me? Will Bruce show romantic feelings, Miss Jennifer? He's a good-hearted guy. I'm going to say yes to that. Miss Fran, are me and Naomi still on track for fixing our marriage and staying together? Are we still on the right track for fixing the marriage and staying together? Lots of jealousy on this table, but yes, you guys are on the right track. Someone's very stubborn and not reliable, but you guys are on the right track. Work through the issues, okay? Work through the issues. Someone's stubborn as all get out. I don't know if it's you, I'm sure it's not you, because you wouldn't be here asking if it was, I'm assuming, but yeah. Miss Leslie, how did Julio feel when I asked him for space right now? How did he feel? Like he's wasted his time. He's respecting you, but he's seeing you for who you are. He's not going to be reckless, and the hard work that he's trying to the work that he's been putting in, he feels that it's a waste. So How did he feel? He's not upset. He's not mad. He's not overjoyous. He's kind of like, sure, all right. Indifferent may not be it, but upset and hurt is probably the best words to put it. But if he didn't show you any of that, it's because he's trying not to expose his emotions. Because what man or woman wants to do that? Josephine, is Cliff missing me? Miss Josephine, is Cliff missing me? Yes, he is. Cynthia, will this job become permanent? Will the job become permanent, Miss Cynthia? Will the job become permanent? Yes, it will. Hard work, reconciliation, them keeping you, money's on the table. Yes. Miss, is it Fendi? Would I find a way to afford graduate school next month? Will I find a way to afford graduate school? Opportunities are there. Eesh. Ooh, no. You going to graduate school is going to you are going to have to pull a rabbit out of your hat, my friend. Not saying that you can't, and I'm not going to say not to try, but you're going to bite off a lot more that you can chew. So if you know for sure that graduate school is going to land you a specific job that pays you a specific amount of money that can pay back the specific amount of loan that you need to take for this, then great. But make sure that it's all worth it in the end, right? A lot of times graduate schools and graduate degrees do not financially pay off the way that they're promised to. Some do. Some do. Some you need to have that degree to get to that second pay raise or whatever. So just know that there's a greater plan at the back end of graduate school. But as of right now, it's going to be pulling a rabbit out of a hat, my love. Am I getting back with tea? Am I getting back with tea? Am I getting back with tea? Yes, you will be successful. However, tea isn't going to change. You're going to be successful in getting back with him, but that doesn't mean that he's going to be a different person or the relationship is going to look much different. So just be easy with that energy, all right? Miss Nico, will my side gig be successful? Ooh, interior decorate, girl. You better call your girl. Interior design. Opportunities arise, accept the change. Yes, I'm going to say yes to that. Harmony, balance. I'm going to say yes to that. Guys, thank you for the follow. Give a follow for a question. If you have not already, I greatly appreciate it. Guys, let me just stop for a tick. Hi, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter Sunday. Guys, thank you for coming in, stopping by. If you're new here, go ahead, give me a follow for a free yes or no. My list is open. If you guys jump out of the live and go into the link in the bio, it's themoonstarot.co. It's my website. Check that out. That is how you get on my list. Otherwise, I do private appointments, 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes. Wrote a book. That's available also in my website and on Amazon. Type in your girl's name, Zira Love. My book should come up. We are starting our book club May 1st, guys. We're starting with my book. I know, but we're starting with my book. It was suggested, okay? It was suggested, all right? And we have some other books coming out throughout the year. But that's my little spiel, guys. That's me. Hi, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. All right. I appreciate you guys for being here this Sunday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get back at it. We got a question. Oh, question. This one is for Miss Kira. Miss Kira, will James ask me to be exclusive? Will James ask to be exclusive with me? That's the question. Will James ask to be exclusive with me? Will James ask to be exclusive with me? Guys, I appreciate you. Ruth for giving the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He will. Lust card is on the table. 3 is company, him bringing everything together, starting something new. Hope, optimism, and renewal is on the table. Girl, he likes the way you carry yourself. Yes, 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 and yes. Spencer, happy Easter, love bug. All right. Robert, will me and wife work things out? Robert, will me and the wife work things out? Robert, will me and the wife work things out? Guys, good morning, good morning. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you are new, give a follow for a question. Mr. Robert, happy Sunday. You guys are trying, but there's still scandal on the table. Building a strong foundation, prosperity, opportunities are there, but there's still stuff to be worked through. Jenny Lina will let me ask the question. Put some stuff around it, friend. Type it out in a weird way. I know sometimes TikTok will censor itself a lot. All right. Miss Sarah, will Alex and Allie reconcile their relationship? Will Alex and Allie reconcile their relationship, Miss Sarah? I'm going to say no to that. There's a lot of deception there. I'm going to say no to that. Miss Sarah, I also want to thank you very, very much. You were one of the top gifters. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing the love, girlfriend. But I don't think that they're going to get back together. I'm not seeing that energy at the moment. Miss Jennifer Lynn, there we go. I see you, girl. Will Michael and I get back together soon? Miss Jenny Lynn, happy Easter. Will we get together soon? Guys, I appreciate you being here. Come on in. Tap the screen. Share the live for me. Por favor. Will we get back together? Will Michael get back together? Yes. Success is on the table. Satisfaction. Victory is yours. I'm going to say yes to that, lovey. Miss Leah, is John my future husband? Miss Leah, is John my future husband? Is John my future husband? Jenny, you're more than welcome. Thanks for being patient. Is he your future husband? I'm going to say yes to that. Cards are giving a yes. Now, there's some work to be done. It's not going to happen tomorrow, right? But I do think that there's a very positive connection that you guys have. That could be long-term, yes. Miss April, sweetheart, this is for you guys. We are doing a year's spread. Miss April, my little Pisces girl, automotive. What do you do in automotive, Miss April? Miss April, sweetheart, what do you do in your field? Okay. Is that where you want to stay? Are you looking to grow? Do you want to stay within that like area and grow within it? Or are you looking to, okay, say not sure. Okay. I think that you're too much, yeah, I think that you're too much of a dreamer to stay where you're at. I think that you need bigger and better to fulfill you the older you get. I think that's just kind of like, oh my God, work is work. You need a job. You're good at what you do. You show up, but you don't love it. You don't hate it, but you want more, I would venture to say, out of life. When was the last time you've been in a relationship, and do you want to get into one? Is that person still around? The 6 months ago, is that person still around? Yes, I want to get into one. Okay. Is he still popping his head up or no? Or them? That's my last question. And then yeah, he is still coming around. All right. First person I pulled was him on the table. Stubborn, stubborn, stubborn. And he likes to control the situation. So I don't think he's gone away. Are you entertaining getting back with this person, or are you done with this guy? He just won't, you guys are talking now. Okay. He's stubborn, friend, and he likes you. It's the control situation. So, you're a Pisces. What's his zodiac sign? Oh, we're not talking now. He's an Aquarius. Okay. Not talking now. All right. If you guys are not talking now, then this is still his energy. I don't like it so much. Just I was like, I don't think he's the best for you. Okay? Just saying. So if he's still around, popping his head up, make him go away. See people for who they are. Lean onto yourself. And you said it's been 6 months ago. That's why I was like, it feels fresh. That's why I was asking if he was still around. Focus on what you want to do, girlfriend. All right? Let this stuff go. See people for who they are. Take the blinders off. You're going to have total success of your goals. But the one thing that I would want you to start doing now, since we're not entirely sure where you want to go with business, figure out what your goals are. That's your homework. What do you want to be when you grow up? I know that sounds stupid. I know that sounds silly. What do you want? Why do you want it? Who do you need to become to get it? What you don't want, why you no longer want it, and who you can no longer tolerate to be. I know work is important for you, and kind of a bigger overall direction is important, but you don't know, how do you know which direction to start walking in if you don't know where you're going? I need you to figure out what you want to do. I do not think that this automotive field is what's best for you. It's just something that you want to do right now, or that you need to do right now for a job, and that's fine. But I want you to dig deep and figure out where you want to go within this. Do you like accounting within this job? Do you want to stay as a manager? Whatever it looks like for you, write it down and get some goals fleshed out onto paper. That is your homework, okay? From there, because the reason I'm saying this and I'm harping on this is because the indecisiveness, trouble making decisions, must choose in order to be happy, because you're trying to find yourself. This is going to be a crux for you, and this year is kind of going to, been saying this, Jesus, every time, the year of you finding yourself, but you will be successful. You're going to be brought back to life, girlfriend. Help is coming in. This is even a travel card over the summer. Are you looking to take a vacation this summer, or go visit some friends or some family this summer? Do you have something planned as far as travel? Yes, this is you traveling, girlfriend. Releasing problems, love, happiness, prosperity, all the things. So when you go on that vacation, girlfriend, go and enjoy yourself. Opportunities arising. You finally pouring love into yourself. Now, when I asked you about the man, right, or the partnership, it's because I feel that you are really going to come into knowing exactly what you want. I'm telling you, this is what you need to focus on. Seductive woman. That's you, girlfriend. World finally coming together. You're going to fall into your own. Forward moving action, things finally coming to an end, so appropriate things can come to a beginning. Emperor card on the table. Stop and smell the roses. I think that someone's going to be coming around to make you really stop and feel what life is, to see what life is. Prosperity, jobs, love coming in. Happy home, love coming in. Reliable friend, man, or partner, I should say, coming in. Balance in life coming in. Girlfriend, knowing what you want, how to get there, and being successful, dependable, wealth, business, security, abundance, prosperity. This is the last card I pulled for your entire year. By the time this year is done, you're going to know where you're trying to get to, right? Now, you might make some pivots along the way, and there might be some detours, but you're going to ultimately know where you want to go. And I do think that you are going to find love along the way. All right, love bug. Now, yeah, I don't see much bad. I'm not going to say that this year is not going to be bad, right? We always have shit that pops up. Energy changes. But overall, big picture, girlfriend, positive, forward-moving energy every step of the way. Every step of the way, you got something good coming through. Stay focused on you and your goals, and I think that everything will flesh itself out beautifully. Okay? You got this, girlfriend. Miss April, you got this. That was a great reading. Melanie, yes, you guys can be together in the future. Give it some time to simmer, but yes, you guys can be together in the future. All right, all right, all right. Is it Helma? I butchered your name. I'm so sorry. Please, if you're new here, guys, I can't pronounce names very well. It is what it is. I want to know what lies ahead, career and love-wise, please. Single and dating, what lies ahead, career and love-wise. All right, girlfriend, what do you do for work? What do you do for work, darling? Is it Halima? I'm so sorry. I do this to you every time. I do this to you every time. So sorry. Love is coming in sooner rather than later. I think that you're exhausted. I think that you're exhausted and frustrated with. I think work could go better for you, but love is coming in. So what lies ahead with love and work? I think that you're getting burned out by work, that you're getting a bit frustrated and exhausted with working with kids. I could be wrong. You might love it, and if you do, then don't pick this up, girl. Kick it to the side. But I do see exhaustion on the table, that there might just need to be a pivot in how you approach it, maybe some more time. But ultimately, I think that you're frustrated. I don't know if it's with the kids or if you're just frustrated with the company. but maybe look for either a different company or something different. If that resonates, girlfriend, pick that one up. Aside from that, help is coming, opportunities arising for you to do something different within the company, go to a different company. You have opportunities and prosperity, a job coming in, frustrated with the company and the people. Girlfriend, start looking elsewhere, because the frustration is very much there. Help is coming, opportunities arising, and prosperity. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, but definitely start looking for either networking, a different spot. I actually think somebody might be on their way out of the company. So just kind of lay low, put your feelers out, and see what's going from there. As far as love is concerned, happy home coming in, being brought back to life, being very clear and concise on what you want. Reliable friend coming into the table. Are coming onto the table, and releasing yourself of fears so prosperity and good things can come in, right? Career wise, make a pivot. Love wise, I think somebody is coming in, okay? Or if they're already there, it's coming, but it's not solidified, if that makes sense. Miss Melissa, will Paul and I get engaged? He seems scared of marriage, but I know he loves me. Well, girl, have you talked to him about marriage? Miss Melissa, have you guys ever discussed getting married before? Girlfriend, you are more than welcome. Thank you, and I'm sorry for butchering your name daily. I'll get better. I'll get better. Miss Melissa, have you guys discussed marriage? How long have you guys been together, Miss Mel? Was he divorced before? And did she take a lot? Was he divorced before? No, his parents have. He doesn't want everything taken from him. He's worked too hard to have what he has, and he's worried that someone's going to take it from him. And I think that that's why he doesn't want to get married, but he does love you. But so yes, I'm going to say that he's afraid of marriage, probably because of what he saw, and he doesn't want to go through that himself. So blocked, disharmony, releasing fears. Will you guys get engaged? Probably not, because he doesn't want to, letting go of the past, clinging to the past, fights. He can't see the forest through the proverbial trees. Not a bad guy, reliable guy, but he's very much stuck, and I don't think that that's going to be able to let you guys grow as a couple. So, will you guys get engaged? Probably not in the near future. No, probably not for a while. You're right. I don't think that that's something that he's going to entertain. And if that is very important to you and you want to start a family and a marriage, I don't think that he's going to be able to provide that for you. And even if he does, it's going to be going against what he wants to do, and he's probably going to be a butthead about it. You know when you force people into doing something they don't want and they pout the whole time? It's going to be something like that. Well, you're the one that wanted to get married. Like, whoa, stop, wait, stop. Time out now. So don't push anything, right? Miss Lala, is Eric having an affair? Miss Lala, is Eric having an affair? Miss Lala, is Eric having an affair? Sweets for the roses, Lala for the roses. Trish, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. Is he having an affair? Is he having an affair? I'm going to say yes to that, love. Miss Carmen, will Antoine get his visa next week? Will Antoine get his visa next week? Fast moving action. I'm going to say yes to that. Miss Shamila, is Roy thinking about contacting me? Is Roy thinking about contacting me? I see you, Carmen. Yes, he is. Roy's thinking about it. Yes. Will Jason embarrassed? Is Jason embarrassed of my weight? Is he embarrassed of my weight? Why do you think he's embarrassed of your weight? If you guys want to get a full reading, the link is in the bio. You got to jump out of the live, go to the link in the bio. It's my website, themoonstarot.co, and that's how you get on the list for a full question. All right? Girlfriend, no, he's not embarrassed of you. To answer the question, I'm just curious of where your head is at. I think that you overthink. I think that you get in your own way sometimes, so I'm asking you not to do that. Yes, maybe your body has changed, but this is in your head, I feel. Recovery is there. Emotions of love are there. Balance is there. So I don't think that it's so much him. It might just be the circumstances. And I am going to say this. If this person has ever made you uncomfortable about your weight, there's two ways to look at this, right? I've had a weight problem my entire life, and I've had people say, well, if you just lose some weight, you could be so much prettier. Or if you just lose some weight, you could be a 10, right? You're gorgeous, but if you just lose some weight, you could be so all the shit, right? So I'm going to say this. The people that are around you asking you to lose weight and to be healthy is one thing, okay? That's because they see your body changing to unhealthy levels, and they're saying, yo, take a walk. I want you to live with me, and I want you to be alive. I don't want you to be unhealthy. There's other people that say, you're fat and I don't physically like you, so change. There's two different ways to approach it. Both ways are very hard to take, right? Both ways are not easy as the recipient, but you know which energy people have when they talk to you about your weight. You know what they have. You know when it's vindictive. You know when it's facetious. You know when it is malintended. You also know when somebody's like, yo, you don't fit into the jeans anymore. I just want to make sure that you're healthy. What's going on? You good? You good? Do we need to take a walk? We need to take a run. What do we need to do? And that's someone just trying to make sure that you're healthy, right? So I don't think that this person I don't think that they're malice with it. However, if you feel any kind of way about it, tell them politely that your weight is none of their concern and that you're doing what you need to do to be healthy. And I say that to say, I don't think like, I need to watch how I say this. Do I think that body positivity is important? Absolutely. Do I think that we need to celebrate obese body positivity? I don't. That I feel is a bit unhealthy and a little bit misguided. But do I want everybody to be comfortable with who they are? Absolutely. But I don't think that we should celebrate any extreme at all because it's unhealthy, right? Everything in moderation. Whether that's super, super skinny or super athletic or I work out all the time and anabolic steroids, that's one extreme. And then eating that's another extreme, right? And I don't think either one of those extremes is healthy. Just call it what it is. So I don't know. I guess that's my two cents in the weight sphere. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, Joyce, sweetheart, this one is for you, Miss Joyce. I don't know why I just got on that whole tangent, guys. Forgive. Miss Joyce, sweetheart. Why won't Vic acknowledge me as his girlfriend to the public eye? Every time I ask him, he avoids answering me. Why is that? Miss Joyce, do you guys go out in public? Guys, if we're dropping questions, do me a favor. Give a follow if you are new. Question for a follow. Miss Trish, happy Easter. I know we've made it, and I know that there's somebody there that we want it to be there. Yes, a lot. Okay. Because I like playing the semantics game. If you guys aren't together, then he can do what he wants when he wants. I don't think he's out doing anything. But if he does not claim you to be his girlfriend, then he doesn't have to say that he did anything wrong. Well, we weren't together. What are you talking about? Well, we weren't together. Well, what do you mean? You were never my girlfriend. It's an easy excuse. That's it. That's all. If he's playing boyfriend and you guys are being seen in public and you guys go out and do all these things together, hi, my little shoulder girl, this is an excuse. First card I pulled is trickery, trying to start something new, withholding his emotions because he doesn't want to give up his emotions. Why? Because he's avoiding conflict. He's avoiding the conflict because he's going out and doing what he wants when he wants. I'm not saying that he's in the streets. Let me fix my mouth. I don't think he's cheating. I don't think he's seeing anybody else, but he has the luxury of not having to check in with you because you're not his girlfriend. Whether he chooses to check in is different. But if there's no labels, there's no expectations. And I think he's trying to minimize his expectation as a boyfriend. That's it, that's all. Kind of shitty if you ask me, but to each their own. And again, not even saying that he doesn't show up when you call. I think he likes you. Don't think he's a horribly bad guy. I just don't think he wants the commitment. And if he says it out loud, then you're going to hold him to it. Miss B, is it K or D who is a long-term man? Is it K or D who is the long-term man? I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. I got you, girl. We'll see what happens. I appreciate you. Girl, neither one of these guys seem to be all that amazing. One, okay. So it's the one that, I don't know either one of them, but I'm going to say it's the one that shows up for you the most. Yes, you guys have a little bit of problems, but togetherness, victory, coming together, but sometimes there's a little bit of a disconnection. Now, this other person that's on the table, disharmony, you do a lot of the heavy lifting and lack of long-term planning. Unfortunately, the lack of long-term planning, I think, is the one that you're probably more physically attracted to, but the one that is truly long-term, that shows up for you, might not be the most exciting one, but he's very stable. He's a very steady Eddie energy. But he's the one that I think would be the best. William, will Haley give me another chance in time? Will Haley give me another chance in time? Yeah, they will. They're recovering from heartbreak. I don't know what happened, but yeah. Dion, is Kay waiting on me to reconcile things? Is Kay waiting on me? Are you guys still talking? Are you guys still in conversation after the other day? Yeah. Go ahead and make a move. Yeah, I'm going to say yes to that. Cruz, will Ashley and I work out our relationship? Cruz, will Ashley and I work out our relationship? I didn't reach out again. Oh, if you guys haven't talked since that day, I mean, give it a shot. I think you already know how I feel about her. I think you're wasting your time, but give it a try. See what she has to say. I don't think there wasn't a whole lot of bad energy on the table. Okay. I read for somebody else. Sorry. What did I do? Was it Cruz? Who did I just pull for? Well, Cruz, I'm pulling for you. Will Ashley and I work out in the relationship? I don't know if I pulled for that one already or not, but Cruz, will Ashley and I work out in the relationship? Will we work out in the relationship? You will, yes. Cruz, I'm going to say yes to your question. Miss Mary. Met a new person last week. Had a date already and talked over things between us. He told me he wanted to be in a talking stage. My question is, do you see me and E getting into a relationship in the future? Does he have romantic feelings towards me? He wants to be in a talking stage. Okay, well, it's only been a few weeks. I'll take that. I think there is work being put in to try to start something new. He is showing up appropriately. I do think that there is romance, right? This is a lustful energy card, and I think that there is a forward-moving energy of the relationship. I'm going to say yes. I do think that there is a strong possibility for you guys to get somewhere good. Yeah, it's new, exactly. So take it slow, but yeah, thumbs up to that. Miss Ruth, does Arlen have feelings for me? Miss Ruth, does Arlen have feelings for me? Miss Ruth. I do not think so, lovey, no. Makeup lover. Will P and I physically reconnect soon? Lover. Hello, lover. Will we physically reconnect soon? Yes. Yes, you will. Sooner rather than later. Miss Emily, will Donald give me a divorce? Miss Emily, will Donald give me a divorce? Thank you for joining the team. Darky, I appreciate you. Veronica, Darky, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Will they give you the divorce? Letting go of the past, postponements. I'm going to say yes. It's not going to be easy, but yes, neither one of you guys are happy. Walter, is Lorraine still waiting, wanting to be with me despite our conversation? Does she want to be with me even through the conversation, despite the conversation? She is not a reliable person. I'm going to say no. Bad luck, sleepless fights, handle conflicts, ancestors on the table saying watch out, jealousy, sickness. I would say no. I don't like her energy so much. Nicole, will I live in 2 different states? Will I live in 2 different states? Miss Nicole, will I live in 2 different states? Yes, you will. Whatever that looks like for you, yes. Akira, why won't Antonio file for divorce? Why won't he? Why won't he? Why won't he? Money. Him filing is going to actually make him do something. You got 3 aces on the table, girlfriend. Him filing is because he still wants to be with you, one thing, right? Good-hearted man. I don't think he necessarily wants to get divorced, but I also think it's because he would have to very much change how he shows up. Not that you give him anything or whatever, but there's a security about being married, even though he's not tapping into it. So that's why I feel he's not going to give it to you. He doesn't want to get divorced. He might say one thing, girl, but he's clearly not doing the other. And if he's saying, I don't know whose idea it was to get divorced, but that's why. He thinks if he just outweights it, things will get better. Carla, does Dan want a divorce too? Does Dan want a divorce too? Miss Carla. Does Dan want a divorce too? Miss Carla, does Dan want a divorce too? Yeah, he does. Scandal, relationship problems. I think you guys are on the page. You guys are not on a lot of the same pages, but you are with that one. Miss F, will Hardix message me again? Franza, will H message me again? Will H message me again? I do not think so. If you're going to want to talk to him, reach out first. Kathy, good morning, love bug. Miss Sophia, will Frankie reach out to me? Will he regret leaving and want me back? Will he regret leaving and want me back? Reconciliation is on the table. Good-hearted man, best friends. Yes, he's going to come back around. Guys, good morning. Happy Sunday morning. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Do me a favor, please. For every question, if you guys are looking for a quick free question and you have not given a follow, give a follow for a question, por favor. It helps your girl out. I appreciate it. It's free to follow. It's free for a question. See how that works? I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you for hanging out with me this Sunday morning. Happy Easter Sunday, guys. If you guys are planning on spending time with loved ones and family, amazing. If you guys are planning on spending some time in some solitude with some goal setting and just appreciating this beautiful spring day, amazing, right? All right, guys, I appreciate you for being here. Also, if you want to get on my list and skip the line, it's $7.77. $14.14 for a mini read, which consists of both cards, and we got 33.33, and those are the years spreads that I have been doing. All right, Miss Loretta, is it a good idea to date Isaac? Miss L, is it a good idea to date Isaac? Otherwise, guys, just drop a free yes or no, give a follow. I appreciate you guys for being here. No, I would say no to that, girlfriend. There's a lot going on. I think he's messy boots. Miss Freddie Butt, if it does not resonate with you, girlfriend, give it a try. I just think that it can be messy, okay? Miss Melissa, is my person involved elsewhere? Is my person involved elsewhere? I like the way that you wrote that, friend. Is my person involved elsewhere? Yes. I think that they are. The cards are saying yes. Will Missy pick up Doug today? Miss Veronica, will Missy pick up Doug today? Yes, she will. Ferdy? Is it Ferdy? Will Simon reconcile with me, or did he move on? He moved on, love bug. I do not think reconciliations is on the table. Lolo, will Anthony and I be happy together? Miss Lolo, will Anthony and I be happy together? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Elizabeth for the rose. Lolo for the lightning bolts. Thank you for lighting up the sky, lovey. I appreciate it. Kathy, will today be a good day? Yes. Hearts all over the place. Yes, girl. Marissa, will Jamie respond back? Miss Marissa, will Jamie respond back? Jacqueline for the roses. I appreciate you. Sometimes Kay for the lightning bolts. Thank you. Thank you. Will she respond back? Yes to that. Miss Christine, will I hang out with Gus today? Miss Christine, will I hang out with Gus today? Miss Christine. Yes, you will. Miss Shavonda, Miss Sweets, Miss Shavonda. Does Harvey love me? Thank you, girlfriend, for being my number 2 gifter. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Does Harvey love me, Miss Sweets? Does Harvey love me? I'm going to say yes to that, girlfriend. Now, while sometimes you guys have some issues, right? I do think that ultimately foundations are being built. Love is on the table. He sees you in the best of light, girlfriend. And he means well. He's just not the best of expressing. I'm curious on what your 2 zodiac signs are. Work on your levels of communication. All right? Miss Charla, is Kay not texting me because I didn't want to talk to him on the phone? Is he not texting me because he didn't want to talk to him on the phone? Girlfriend, that's correct, yes. Yeah, because I'm going to say this. If... He's pissy about it, yes. Yeah, he is. If you had time to text, you have time to talk. That's what he's going to say. He had something to say. He's going to want to say it to you. He wants to be on the phone. Now, is he hanging on the phone with you all night trying to, capitalize on your time to see where you are, who you're with, and to be nosy? That might be a reason, but either way, he's upset that you didn't do it. Should I block Vaughn out of my life? Miss Mo, should I block Vaughn out of my life? Yes. Is Brian still in love with Emmy? Is Brian still in love with Emmy? Girlfriend, I got your... No, they are not. They're not still in love. Distractions, not forward movement. We'll be able to have a vacation or staycation with just me and my partner. Will we be able to? Yes, you will. It's going to be a good time, too. I think you guys both need it. Has Broderick moved on? Has Broderick moved on? Yes, he has. Carmela, is my person upset with me? Is my person upset with me? They are. But stop always trying to prove yourself to this person. Let them be pissy for a little while. I feel that they're kind of upset with you on a regular basis. Is this person like nothing that you do with them is right? Everything's your fault type of energy? Now it's just that one's more of my own intuition question. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Just be careful with the energy, all right, lovey? Miss B. So my ex-K reached out after a year and a half saying he didn't know my worth, took me for granted. I feel sincerely, but I don't have feelings for him anymore, although I felt he was my soulmate at one time. On the other hand, there's a new man, D. He's more stable, respectful, got it together. Going through hell, as you know. Yes. I know you read on this during the live. I didn't catch it. Can the long-term puppy potentially with D? Oh, yeah, I think I did say yes, D. Will things be stepping good? What do you like? Loyalty. Okay. All right. I got you, girlfriend. I got you. Where are you guys ending up? A little bit more in depth. I'm picking up what you're putting down, love bug. Okay. So long-term, I think long-term with D is a possibility, yes. Things coming to an end for new things to come to a beginning, but long-term planning is on the table. And him, grab my cards, him showing up for you is also on the table, accepting positive change. And you find yourself through him, with him. I think he's a viable solution because right now, with everything that you're going through, sometimes it feels like the sky is falling, quite literally. You are going through a lot. But with that, he comes and he kind of rectifies things. I think that you guys communicate very well together. Like you said, the respect is there. The maturity is there as well. So releasing yourself from stress, I say go. I would not mess around. Appreciate the compliment, right? Thank you for realizing my worth. Thank you for the whole not taking me for granted thing, but you decided to walk away. I'm moving on. Thank you so much. So is there potential with D? Yes. Loyalty? Yes. I have a lot of things from the past to come. And yeah, I do. I would stick with D. I think that this person is good energy for you at the moment. Okay. I think that this person can help out, not help, but stick with D. Yes, for potential long term. I think that he's a good person. Okay. Miss Danny, will my lover and I reconcile? Miss Danny, lover. Oh, hello, lover. Guys, I keep saying it that way. There is a skit from SNL with Will Ferrell, and I want to say it's Sherry O'Terry, and they do this lover skit, and it's hysterical. Will you guys reconcile? Yes, you'll be successful, forward-moving energy, but be careful because, again, I say this, just because reconciliation's on the table doesn't mean that that person or the flaws of that person have magically changed, right? I do see that there might still be some chaos in the hot tub. Yes, Mom, that part. Yeah, love that part. Mom gets it. Miss Stormy, is Anthony thinking of me today? Yes, they are. It's a bit of a scandal, though. I don't know why are they thinking of me that way today. It's a bit of a scandal, but they are, yes. My little shoulder girl, I believe you are. Yes. Thank you for the follow, Love Bug, guys. If you drop a free yes or no, do me a favor and give a follow. Shadow John for the lightning bolts for the tea. Friend for joining the team. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Shadow, I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Miss Nona, will I see Lalo tonight? Will I see Lalo tonight? I appreciate you, Love Bug. Will I see Lalo tonight? Yes, you will. Cody, does Lewis have romantic feelings for me? Cody, does Lewis have romantic feelings? Yes, he does. Miss Anna, is the energy and connection strong between Jake and I? For right now, it's getting there. There's a buzz about it. Yes. Miss Anna, no, I did that one. Noelle, does Cam still want to talk to me? Does Cam still want to talk to me? Unfortunately, I do not think so, Love Bug, no. Phil, will Alicia and I ever reconcile? Phil. Will Alicia and I ever reconcile? Phil. Yes. You guys really cling to the past, though. You got to talk about what the bullshit was and get over it. But yes, I see reconciliation. Cards are saying yes. Will I find my husband in DC? Ooh, girl. DC is not a place to find a husband. DC is the last place you want to go to find a man. But cards are saying you'll be successful. Don't always try to prove yourself, friend, and stop to smell the roses. Somebody might be right in front of you and you may not be able to see it. So yes to that. Yes to that. I don't know. I shouldn't even say that. I've never been to DC. I don't know anybody from DC. I never went to. I shouldn't say that. But what I do know is that when people go to DC, it is for usually business purposes, cutthroat, ruthless, do what they need to do. It's always about the job, very little about the actual relationships outside of networking and money, right? So that's just an overall assumption. Do I know that to be facts? I do not. I don't. I've never been, don't know anybody about it. All right. So to all my DC people, correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm going to strongly say, I'm going to stand on business. I do not think DC is the best place to find relationships. I think that that's a fair statement. If I'm wrong, anybody from DC, tell me that I'm wrong. Luz, do you see Joshua and I reconciling? Do we see reconciliation? Yeah, sooner. If you guys don't get it together within like the next couple weeks, no. Chocolate City. Angeline, what's that? I've never heard of chocolate. What's Chocolate City? Tony, will T talk to me again? Will T talk to me again? Yes, they will. Will I be getting married this year? Will I be getting married this year, Mary? Yes, you will. Lacey, will I meet Virgo this month? Yes, you will. Miss Zoe, there it is. Did my messy text to Matt affect mine and his connection in a negative way? You're a Scorpio. What'd you write to him? Did you get in your feelings and write to him? What'd you write, girl? My little angel girl, my little shoulder girl, angel demon. You're an Aries. Why did I think you were a Scorpio? Okay, so even worse, what did you write? Even worse, Aries are ruthless with their mouths. Yeah. Okay. I got you. Did it ruin it? No, it didn't. I don't think it did. Stubborn, yes. Letting go of the past. I don't think it ruined anything, no. But there's gonna be, Lucy, you have some splaining to do. There's gonna be an explanation needed behind that, okay? But no, I don't think it messed stuff up. Will I be successful at MSU? Are you going to school there or are you teaching? Girlfriend, you're more than welcome. You got this. You're going to school? Are you from there? Is that a city that you're from? Miss Nika, I was contemplating. I wasn't going to. I was contemplating. No, you're from Detroit. Okay. What I'm going to say is just be easy with the company that you keep. Right now the cards are saying no. Okay? That's full transparency. But that doesn't mean that it can't work. This is just energy, and this is just, it's just that. Just energies. And they're cards, right? So at the end of the day, what I would recommend, showing up as your most authentic self. I see jealousy. I see like trying to prove yourself. But through that, I also see, and then like two-faced friends, like just the company. Watch the company that you keep. Okay, that's it. That's all. Watch who you keep around. Aside from that, though, success is on the table. The one card I have is success is on the table. You will be successful removing all obstacles. Do not let the obstacles get in your way. Watch who you keep around you. Does that make sense? All spades on the table and a few clubs, girlfriend, which I guess doesn't really matter, but it's not great. Okay? So like just watch yourself. Watch who you keep around. Don't get messed up into just you're there for school. Okay? You're there for school. I want you to focus on school. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. It's the one thing you can't get back, okay? Make the best out of this opportunity. All right. Does R have feelings for me? I'm not even try. Does R have, Miss Amanda, does R have feelings for me? Ringo? I can't. I'm putting in extra shit. Yes, they do have feelings for you. I'm going to say yes to that. Misty, will my ex-boyfriend and I rekindle and reconcile? Will my ex-boyfriend and I rekindle and reconcile? Yes, you will. Miss Letty, will I break into the industry I want to this year? Am I going to get where I want to be this year? Yes. Ultimate success. Yes. It's I don't know what industry it is, girlfriend, but be easy with it. Be easy with it. Guys, Pickled is, it's Picked. I'll say Pickled. Picked, I appreciate you. Lori for the lightning bolts. I appreciate you guys for lighting up the sky. Nona, thank you. Anna, Shadow for lighting up the sky. Thank you guys so very much. Who sent us? Somebody sent a squirrel. Simply, guys, thank you. I thank you. We are trying. I am amazing. Happy Sunday, Mama. Happy Easter. Miss Christie, good morning, darling. Will I come into my unknown? Will I come into any unknown money? Is money on the table? Christy, from the first time I read for you, I'm like, you got big money coming. This was months ago. Every time I read for you, I'm like, it's not just gonna be like a regular job. It's gonna be big money, big money, big money. You and big money have always been consistent reads. Prosperity, good luck coming in. Hard work brings money. Yes, for whatever reason, I'm gonna say yes to that. How, what, where, when, why? Can't tell you, friend. But money is very much on the table. Miss Sam, will this business, or it could be Mr. Sam, I apologize. Sam, will this business work? Will this business work? Sam, will this business work? Yes. Success on the table, happiness, prosperity, strong-willed, you're not going to take no for an answer, yes. Miss Denise, will Arnold and I reconcile? Is it, yeah, Arnold and I reconcile. Will Arnold and I reconcile? Will Arnold and I reconcile? You will. You will, yes. Tori, do you see a more aligned career opportunity coming soon? A more aligned career opportunity coming soon. I'm going to say yes to that. Victory is yours was the last card that I pulled, but you really have to go through and put in the work to find out what that looks like for you. All right, lovey? Should I text Tom's mom Happy Easter? Should I? Girl, yeah. Yes. I think she'd love that. Take those obstacles down, make those connections, yes. It's been 3 weeks, no contact. Will Charles and I talk soon? Handle conflicts fast. If you guys go much longer, I don't think it's going to happen. If you want to talk, get on the phone sooner rather than later, all right? Day, I appreciate the follow. Guys, if you are in the room, thank you for being here. First of all, happy Sunday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do me a favor, give a follow for the free questions. If you guys already follow, I appreciate it. But a follow for a question, por favor. My list is open if you guys want a more in-depth question. Otherwise, Day, happy Easter. Otherwise, I am giving free yes or no's for a free follow. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you. Just a little exchange of a little energy. Okay, okay. We're here for it. Miss Faith, does La have feelings for me? Yes, they do. Miss Tam, will Ryan and I reconcile after our talk? Guys, thank you for the follows. We reconcile after the talk. Yes, you will. Junebug, I appreciate you. Dream Rain, Simply, thank you guys so much for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining the team. Junebug, I see you. Thank you, thank you. Miss Janet, will Charles and I reconcile? Miss Janet, will Charles and I reconcile? Yes, you will. It might take a while, but reconciliation is on the table. No disrespect, but you look like I'll take that. Okay. But that's not disrespectful. I'll take that. I appreciate it. Is my forever person also an Aquarius? Ooh, is my forever person also an Aquarius? Is my forever person an Aquarius? I'm going to say no to that. I don't think so. Miss, is it Sama? Will Yusuf and I have a committed relationship? Will Yusuf and I be in a committed relationship? Yusuf and I be in a committed relationship? No. Deception, scandal, all over the table. Day, will me and Sarah be in a relationship? Will me and Sarah be in a relationship? Yes. Letting go of the past, but only so you guys can move forward into a future. Yes. Miss Priscilla, should I be worried about Nick talking to Ashley? Yes, not reliable. See people for who they are. I'm going to say yes to that. Will R confess his feelings soon? Miss Amanda, will R confess his feelings soon? He's a stubborn one. Ooh, girl. Yes, he will, but he's stubborn. Miss Sin, will Rich and I reconcile? Miss Sin. I don't think so, Lovey. I'm going to say no to that one. Girl, what the fuck did I just say? Should I become an AKA? What did I just tell you? Focus on school. girl, I didn't want to say it. I was going to say, don't you get into the sorority or fraternity. Focus on school. Don't you go pledging right away. No. Do not pledge right away. Do not, I'm going to say it one more time, do not pledge right away, okay? Please. Please, from personal experience, please. Get your school together first, please, okay? Pledging can be a great thing for some people, all right? But I need you to figure out how you are doing in school first. What I say, watch the people that you keep around you. It was for a reason, okay? Please. Now, I think you're reading my mind because I didn't want to say all that shit because I don't want to ever dissuade anybody. Sororities and fraternities can be a great things, but you've got to figure out what your school work looks like first. It's important. Kids that get in, or I don't know, you said, I don't know how old you are, but usually first years, if they pledge, it's not always great, guys. And that sometimes it can be, and it depends, but please. Just be easy. I know you're right. That's why I haven't joined. I'm about to be a junior. Okay. But it's a new school, so get that school under your belt first, okay? Or get a semester or two under your belt, okay? It's the quickest way to get sidetracked from your studies is pledging. And they want to say that I don't give a shit, every organization will tell you that school is the most important until it comes time to actually pledge. And then what they tell you and what you go through are two completely different things. Okay? So just be careful and make sure that you got your school under control. Everything else will just come as it comes. Miss Carmela, will I get proposed to this year? Miss Carmela, will I get proposed to this year? I'm going to say no to that, love bug. Toria, will me and D make things right? Will me and D make things right? Yes, you will. Michelle, will Jay and I be in a committed relationship? Sky, Neo, I appreciate you. Thank you guys for joining the team. Lori for the lightning bolts. Thank you guys. Committed? Yes, you will. Now, is it going to be all roses and sunshine? It's not. I don't think any relationship is, but the commitment will be there. Miss Amanda, am I the only one he's treated this way? Oh, girl, no. Are you kidding? No. Lily, should I leave him? Miss Lily, should I leave him? AG for joining the team. Thank you. Christy Perry, girl, should I leave him with yes? Yes. I would. He doesn't show up for you. Miss Anna, will Mike respond to me if I text? Will he respond if I text? No, I do not think he will. Will I find Jay in Alaska? I'm just going to pull. I'm not going to ask. No, I do not think so. Christina, will Eddie and I reconcile? Miss Christina, will Eddie and I reconcile? No, I do not think so, love bug. Happy Easter, Miss Star. Hello, hello. Miss Speedy, should I send CM roses today as a surprise? It's Sunday. If you can get somebody to send roses, why not? I say yes. Success to your question is going to be very well received. Vivica, my husband's still in 20-mile situationship. Oof. At this point, I think they're hanging on for spite's sake. Fights, confusion. Don't worry about it, girlfriend. They'll handle everything out. Always trying to prove themselves. I don't think it's going to get any better. I don't think it's going to get better, but I don't think he's going to leave because he's trying to prove himself. Ooh, because he's trying to prove himself. Like, I'm going to make it work. I told you it's going to be great, and it's not. They're going to continue to fight, and it's not going to be great, and you got nothing to worry about. All right? Mr. James, will Jessica give us a chance? Shadow Johnson. Sir, thank you so much. #1 gifter. I appreciate you. Thank you for showing the support. You and JP back together. Reconciliation is on the table. Forward movement. Good luck. Now, there's been a two-facedness, right? Make sure that they are coming authentically. But yes, reconciliation is on the table. Brenda for the hearts. I appreciate you guys. Dream Girl with the lightning bolts. Thank you for lighting up the sky. Jackie. Will JoJo start putting more effort into our relationship? Shadow, I appreciate you. He will. Yes. It's going to be a slow burn, but yes, they will. And it's going to be confusing when he does. Oh, will Mom's trip to France be good business? I think that France trip is going to be everything. I'm putting all of the proverbial luck eggs into that France basket. Strong-willed, that's Mom, all day long. Will be successful, building strong foundations, open and honest. Now, stubborn, but good news is coming. The one thing is going to be some obstacles to success, okay? Not that it's not going to work. Is France going to be amazing? Yes, but the obstacles, we already know what they are. It's people at work. Her work. All right? But aside from that, everything will be moving in a positive direction. The obstacles are not going to be anything more than what she already knows about, and those are her co-workers, okay? Aside from that, I think that she's gonna nail this trip. I've been saying France is where it's at. Neo. Thank you for the lightning bolt. I appreciate it. Miss Shona, have I met my person yet? Oh, with the little pooch. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, I believe that you have met your person, sweetheart. I meant if he's only involved his feelings with me right now. Miss Amanda, is he only involved with his feelings with me right now? Is he only involved with his feelings with me right now? Girlfriend, I don't even remember what I said before. Is he only involved with me and his feelings right now? Am I the only one? Oh, with the little star. The puppy kisses. Thank you, guys. Yes, success to your question. Yes, while he's still non-committal, girl, you are on the right track and love is on the table. I'm going to say yes. You're the only one at the moment. Now that I've been approved, to take the designation, do you see my job outlook being better? Miss Nika. I'm excited for that. So what are you doing about the transporter? Is that still on the table, Nika? Or is that different? Hi from Canada. Well, hello, darling. Miss Amanda, you're welcome. Sorry that I misunderstood the question. I hope you got what you were looking for. You're it, girl. You're it. All right. Star, I'm dancing on the inside for you right now. I told you everything was going to be just right. Yes. Good stuff. All right, Miss Nika, this is for you in the job. Star, I'm so excited for you. Nika, it's the transport. Are you still transporting or no? As far as the job is concerned, money is on the table. Happiness, prosperity, good-hearted. Ancestors are on the table. All right? More harmony coming in. Yes, and yes. Now, I do see a couple things. I see somebody not being reliable and confusion, but I think that's more at home than at work. So I didn't even bring it up. Other than that, girlfriend, everything is A-okay. Guys, thank you for the follow. If you are new here, I appreciate you guys for being here with me this Sunday morning. For all of you guys that celebrate, happy Easter Sunday. I hope you guys are having an amazing morning. Got some fun things planned with your family today. And if you don't, I still hope you have an amazing Sunday and have fun things planned with your family today. So either way, happy Sunday. Guys, thank you for being here. Are you going to be live on Friday? I usually do not go live on Fridays. Fridays are the one day that I take off. So it's a 50-50 and if I'm feeling it or not. But I go live. My hours are, Mondays are my subscriber days. So if you guys are subscribers, everybody has access to, well, my subscribers have access to Mondays. And then Tuesday through Thursday, I do 8 to 11. And Saturday and Sunday, I do 8 to 11 on my lives. Friday's the one day on my schedule that I have scheduled off for summer. It is what it is. Your girl needs a day. I'll see you in a week. Shadow, have an amazing week. Happy Sunday. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Will me and Dwight get back together? This is for Kwani. Will me and Dwight get back together? Will me and Dwight get back together? If you guys can let go of the past, yeah. Because you guys hang on to the past, it leads to arguments. So, thank you. I appreciate it, Mr. Johnson. I appreciate you. Alexis, will M in her head... Is M in her head about us? Is M in her head about us? Is M in her head about us? Yeah, she's an overthinker. Again, letting go of the past. But you guys are good together. You guys aren't bad together. Tell her to get out of her. Tell her to get out of her own way. Too much. I appreciate for the join. Star for the money gun. I see you. Thank you, girlfriend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. When it came, I was doing a reading. Thank you, my darling. Miss Jennifer, is the relationship I'm building with Christian going to be in a romantic nature? I see confusion on the table, but forward movement and good luck. So make sure that you are very forthcoming with what this is. If you want it to be romantic, tell them that sooner rather than later. Am I wasting my time with Chad? Miss Amanda, am I wasting my time with Chad? Yes, you are. Miss Trish, should I pursue a relationship with Quentin? Yes, you should. Hafsa, I'm so sorry if I butchered. I'm so sorry. Will F contact me? Ooh, guys, turn me into a superhero. Will F contact me? Thank you, Brenda, for that. Thank you, thank you. Letting go of the past, reaching out soon. Yes, I do think they're going to be contacting you soon. All right. Will I be in a relationship soon? Yes, you will be in a relationship soon. 2 kings on the table. Success to your question. Life for chilling, sweetheart. You're more than welcome. Miss Nikki. Does Gil miss me? Miss Nikki. Does Gil miss me, Miss Nikki? Yes, they do. Miss Liz, hi. Hello, darling. Will I receive my tax refund by the first week of May? Man, these refunds, I'm going to say yes. Money is on the table for you. Is law my aligned career path? That's one career path you're going to want to know sooner rather than later, because that is the one that you have to go to school for. I say college sometimes is success, reliable. I say yes. Building strong foundations. I say yes. Law is one of the best things. I studied law. I'm paralegal, and I appreciated the education because it makes you look at things differently. Law makes you look at case. When you have to study law and case law and how to apply it, it just makes you rationalize in a different way, I should say. The way you have to problem solve is just different. I very much enjoyed it. So if that is something that you... Plus, I like to argue. I was on the debate team. And I like to argue. So law makes it... Let me rephrase that. It's Sunday. We're going to... How many people are in the room? Not that you guys want to hear this. Back in the day, I was a feisty girl. Okay? Go figure. And I did not know the best way to articulate how I was feeling all of the time. I get very, very... Scorpio. I get very, very angry and then not be able to appropriately articulate how I was feeling. Go fuck yourself. I was always... never conducive to forward-moving energies, right? But when you study and you learn how to argue and how to debate appropriately and how to listen and then respond appropriately and articulately and allow your other person to hear what you're saying and to listen to you as opposed to just yelling at them, huge difference. Changes a lot. So, yeah, go for law. If I were... Law school is very, very expensive. So, that was my one of my deterrents. But, go for it, girlfriend. All right. Miss Karina, should I keep trying with Nate? Miss Karina, should I keep trying with Nate? Miss Karina, should I keep trying with Nate? If I don't, I would be a PI or a commercial lawyer. That's the point, because you like to find things. So, yes. Should I rekindle things with Nate? Seeing people for who they are. I'm going to say no to that. No to Nate. Nate has not changed very much, and I don't think you're going to get a much different response from him if you start dating him again. Ronnie, will my relationship last with my girlfriend? Ronnie, will my relationship last with my girlfriend? Argue? I can't. I hated debate. Oh, I liked it. Will it last? If you guys are honest with each other, yeah. I'm not one of those people that always has to be right. I'm right, you're wrong. Not that energy at all. But I did like the debate. I did like doing debates because I enjoyed having people understand. I like being able to explain something to the point where somebody who doesn't agree with me at least understands why I feel and think the way that I do. That is why I like debate. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to change your outlook or your perspective or any of that. But if you can just listen to what I have to say, and I can deliver that message articulately enough for you to at least understand where I'm coming from, I think that that's huge. And that to me is what debate helped with. Persuasion, yeah. You don't gotta agree. You ain't gotta like what I say. You don't have to like me. But if you can hear me and hear my message and at least understand it, that's huge. Yeah. Oh, she said I liked that class. Yeah, I did. Miss Zombie, how much longer do you think my husband in the situationship will last? I threw him out 6 months ago. She has cheated. They have split twice already. He tries to be with me anytime he sees me. I've blocked him on everything, but he still watches the house cameras. He's always broke, asking for money, lives with his brother. I heard he's at risk of losing his job and home, won't sign separation papers. Heard she has guys on the side currently he does not know about. Okay. How much longer? Girl, do you want to take him back? Miss Zombie, do you want your husband back? Big Zai, I appreciate you, love bug. I'm telling you, that's why all the decisions, pledge AKA, law, why am I giving the advice that I'm giving? I'm 41, girlfriend. I've been in college, okay? That's why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. I've seen it all happen. I've seen all this shit play out. Different lives, different people, okay? Myself, my friends, all the things. So I'm just trying to give advice so we don't shoot ourselves in the foot. I'm 47. We've been together since I was 16. Hard to completely walk away. Say less. I got you, friend. I was just asking. No judgment. No judgment at all. I was just asking, and I forget sometimes where you were at with it. That's it. All right, so ultimately we want to know is how much longer. That was the question. Well, how much longer are we going to play this game? My husband left me and my kids for a woman who lives far away and he's cheating on him. She's at 41. I'm telling you guys, it is the filters. It's the filters. I appreciate you. But it is the filters. Girlfriend, he doesn't see it. That's the problem. He doesn't see it. He doesn't care. And I think that, like I said before, I look 21. I will take that. Thank you. He doesn't see that she's not an asshole. And even if she is an asshole, like he knows he cheats and all the things that he does know and is aware of, it's okay for him. And the problem that the worrisome part is that I do think that he's going to come back. Opportunities are rising, but between him coming back around, it's going to be after he loses his job and his house. So the only reason he's going to come back to his wife is because he's not going to have anywhere else to go, and I don't want you to be his second choice. Because right now he is putting you second. The only reason he's going to come back, he's still very much grass is greener on this side of the fence. That's the energy I'm picking up right now. He's doing just fine. he's making everybody else think he's doing just fine, but he won't sign the papers because he knows if he does, he can't come back. And he's going to have to come back. He's going to have to come back, not because he loves you or wants to, because he's going to have to. Because how much longer are people going to support a grown man that is going to lose his job or whatever else? He knows that that's his trump card. He knows he can keep that in his back pocket. I still have a wife. I still have somewhere to go. And as soon as he needs to call in on that card, as soon as he needs to, he'll call you. Hi, wife. I'm so sorry. And you, because you've been with him since you were 16 and love your husband, are going to take him back, which is fine. No judgment. But what I am saying is time-wise, it's going to be when he gets tired of dealing with the bullshit. And he's not tired of it just yet. Okay? He isn't. Jeez Louise. And I say that, friend, with so much love. He's not there yet. You see all this stuff. You know all this stuff. You feel it all. People are talking about it. You can see the proverbial shit on the wall. He can't see that yet. It still smells like roses to him. Those rose-colored glasses that we tell everybody to take off, he still has them on. Philly Goat, happy Easter, love bug. All right, Miss Melissa, sweetheart, this one is for you. I don't understand why. It's not for you to understand, love. And the problem that you don't understand why your husband is moving in the way that he's moving in, and since you've known him since you were 16, that's problematic. Not that you should know his every move, but I mean, after being with somebody for so long, if he can't even be accountable or consistent or reliable, I mean, that's shame on him. All right, Miss Melissa, my darling, what is going on in my relationship? Nothing feels right. Miss Melissa, what are your zodiac signs? Por favor. Aries. Yeah, guys, if you can drop your questions, but I can only do one at a time. In all fairness, I'm here for it, but I can only do one at a time. Little butt, I'm good, sweetheart. How are you? What's going on? Philly, I'm saying yes to that. All right. Hold on. Melissa said you're an Aries. But Melissa, you're an Aries. What's going on in my relationship? Nothing feels right. What sign is your partner, Melissa? Guys, give me a sec. We're just trying to figure out what Melissa... I need her... Did I get on this? Isabel, I'll check the list as soon as I get out, okay? Let me get through this question, and then when I jump out, I'll see who's on the list. Because, yeah, it should an email immediately. All right, Melissa, sweetheart, are you here? I saw that you were an Aries. Just looking to see what your partner's sign is. If you guys want to get on the list, jump out of the live. It's the link in the bio. Melissa, what's your partner's zodiac sign? If you jump out of the live and go to the list in the bio, it is themoonstarot.co. It's my website. And that is how you guys can get on the list. Otherwise, we're just doing free yes or no's, asking for a follow for a free yes or no. And that is that. All right. Melissa, I don't know why this isn't coming through, but I'm going to go ahead and give you the reading. All right. You say nothing feels right because I don't think things are right. My name is different in the payments. No, girl, you're here. I got you. I got your payment right here. I'm asking you, what's going on in my relationship? Nothing feels right. But I'm asking you what your partner's zodiac sign is. You're an Aries. What is your partner? What sign are they? Little butt, I appreciate you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give you the reading. I don't know where the disconnect is. I apologize. So what is the relationship? Nothing feels right. Girlfriend, I think the trickery card is on the table. Okay, there's a little bit of codependence, lies, relationship problems. Things aren't feeling right because the communication is off. Okay, if you guys both show up to the kitchen table, work on your communication, things can get back on track. There are opportunities here that are arising. Truthful and affectionate is the person that I think you're with. You guys just have to talk about what is going on. That's why I wanted to know what the signs were, because I don't think the communication is great. So work on said communication. But I see relationship problems. That's why you feel like you don't have control, because things are all over the place. I think that it's very chaotic. Work on your communication, okay? Okay, girlfriend, that one was for you. I hope that resonates and I hope that helps. All right, love bug? All right, we got Angelica, Isabel, and AK on the table. Little butt, I appreciate you, friend. That was beautiful. All right, Miss Savannah, this is for your question, Miss Savannah. Q wants to finish off our last conversation we had a day ago, so I just wanted to know if this conversation will bring healing and reconciliation to both of us. I know you said yes earlier, but just wanted more details. So will the conversation bring healings for you guys? I got you. Will the conversation bring healing? Yes, it will. Things that definitely need to be talked about. There was a carelessness about how it went down the first time. So this time I think it's going to be a clear, concise communication. Fair and approachable is definitely on the table. Temperance, balance, new beginnings, and nurturing the relationship. So I do think that this time around it is going to be work on your listening skills. Work on appropriately communicating how you feel, right? If you feel it, say it, but you don't work on tonality, all of those things. But yes, I do think this conversation is meant to bring you guys closer. All right. Miss Isabella, sweetheart. Miss Isabella, this one is for you, my darling. Does Jose watch my friend's story to look for me? And does he want to come back to me? Is he stalking friends? And does he want to come back? All right. Miss Isabella, does Jose watch my stories to look for you? And does he want you back? He does want you back, yes. Does he do it specifically to look for you? There's no other reason he would, so I'm going to say yes to that. But yeah, he wants you back. He just doesn't know how to do it because some things got really hinky in the beginning. I don't know who left really fast. It came to an end really quick. There was some heartbreak involved, some fast-moving bullshit energy, but I do think that he wants you back, yes. All right, little butt. Is Chris being honest with me? Is Chris being honest with me? Yes. Lover's card, judgment is on the table, but in the best of ways, being brought back to life, fear and anxiety passing, knowing what you guys want on the same page. I'm going to say yes to that, darling. Guys, I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I appreciate it. For a follow, guys, drop a free yes or no, or vice versa. For a free yes or no, give a follow. I appreciate it. Miss Amanda, sweetheart, this is a mini for you. How will me and ours relationship grow? Does he realize? Miss Betty, I appreciate you. Does he realize I've also had feelings for him too? Thank you, guys. Nicole for joining. Miss K for sending the hearts. Her love for sending the roses, guys. I appreciate you. What is this little beauty of a thing? Sending camping tents and whatnots. I appreciate you, love you. Thank you. Is it too soon? Does he truly feel about me? How deeply do they go? Okay. Miss Amanda. It was cute. I appreciate it. All the little fun gifts are fun to watch, so thank you guys. Is he ready? So does he like you? Yes. Does he realize that you like him? Yes. Is he ready for a relationship? I'm going to say yes to that as well. Too soon? He's recovering, right? I think he's recovering from some things. Literally the recovery card. Ooh, yes, please. I'm starving. I think that the recovery card is on the table. So is it too soon? It could be on the cusp, but he is trying to put in the work. And I think that if somebody puts in the work for themselves, that's half the battle. So how does he truly feel about me, and how deep do the feelings go? That part, I think, is still a slow burn. Will you guys end up being together? I do see success. So you'll be successful. You'll be successful. Victory is yours. All the things. You guys very much are on the same page, and you guys are both moving in the right direction. I do think that he is in recovery, so give it some time. It may not happen tomorrow, but he does see you in the best of light. He does know that you care about him as well. And so what does it look like? What do his first moves look like? It's going to be something very subtle. Hey, do you want to hang out? Do you want to go get coffee, lunch? I don't know how. I'm assuming you guys work together. I don't know if that's accurate or not. But you guys will be able to juggle and adapt to hanging out with each other. I think it's going to come a way of like lunch, coffee, something that way. And then moving forward, I think it'll be deeper. So how deep does it go? It's very soon. I don't know right now, to be honest. I know he likes you and he shows up. But as far as those deep wells of emotion, I don't think that they are there yet, simply because he hasn't had the opportunity to fall in love with you. So how will it grow? Slowly. I think it's a slow burn. He is in recovery. And what does it look like? How does he make his first move? I think that's him, again, slowly reaching out to you and communicating with you. Like I said, lunch, coffee, going out, outside of work. Again, I think you guys work together. Do you guys work together? Is that accurate? Jen, you don't get pow-pows. Little butt, I appreciate you. She says, no, you guys don't. You guys don't work together. Well, if you guys don't work together, the flirting, I think, will come through a way of, again, my message isn't going to change. But it's going to be something subtle. Ice cream, coffee, a picnic, something like super subtle. It's not going to be, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? Let's go out on a date. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a little less apparent, okay? I keep saying subtle. I'm not going to use it again. She said, you guys used to work together. Okay. That works. I'm like, I see you guys being co-workers, but all right. I'll take that. I'll take that as a intuitive win. All right, you guys. Does L miss me? Marie, does L miss me? Does L miss me? Yes, he does. Amanda, you're more than welcome, sweetheart. Will my BF kick me out again? He's upset because I'm bringing up my emotional needs to him. First of all, you're bringing up your emotional needs to him, and he's going to kick you out because of that? I think I'd want a place to live before that happened, because if I ever felt so uncomfortable or so in such a tight spot to talk about what I'm feeling, that's not my boyfriend. That's not anybody for me. That's not anybody in my corner. That's nothing. I'm trying to tell you that I need more from you. You're going to kick me out of our home? If you have those fears of somebody that you call your boyfriend, sweetheart, he's not your boyfriend. He's your captor. Your roommate at best. Right? Personal lows means well, but he's stubborn as all shit, but I do not think he's going to kick you out. No. I don't. Cards are still saying no, but I just wanted to kind of paint that picture, friend. I don't know if I would leave my housing up to somebody's fickle emotions. Oh, you're pissed at me, so you get to kick me out? No, we don't get to play that game. We don't get to play that game. Sorry. You don't get to have that control over me. I'm mad at you, so get out. Absolutely fucking not. And he's already put you out already? Take stock on who's your actual boyfriend, what feelings are, what real love actually looks like, because that's not real love. It's not. You can call it what it is. It's not. All right. Miss Lana, sweetheart. Did Jalen move on to another girl? Did he move on to another girl? He did. Let go of the past, friend. I do think he's building strong foundations. He had an opportunity that came through. Scandal's still on the table, so I'm going to say yes. Now, is he madly in love with this other girl and is he all the things? No. But I do think that he has emotionally tried to switch. Guys, we did it! But the seagulls poking my head, not fun. I said seagulls. Stop it now. Guys, we made it to 100K. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We did the 100K dance. My hair is a little crazy. It's all right. It's okay. I appreciate you guys. If you're new here, that was our 100K dance. That's what we do when we hit 100 likes. We do. I appreciate you guys for helping me get there. All right. How did we even find that song? It is a Yoda song. It's on YouTube. I don't know. We found it like 2 summers ago. And it brings me joy and happiness because it was over 4th of July and my mom made amazing drinks. They were bomb pop liquor. There was so much shit in this drink. We were playing that song and I was dancing in the pool to the point where every time I would dance, my cup would go under the water and I'd be like, need a new drink. I don't remember that day, but I remember that song. And it was a lot of happiness going on. It was a great day. And so now that's just a happy song. It makes me laugh. It's fun. It's funny. Why I got stuck to it, I don't know. And why that's our 100K dance song, again, don't know. But it makes me laugh. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Will Chris be coming home soon? Will Chris be coming home soon? I got you, lovey. Oh, Miss Lori, I'm telling you, if you guys listen to the whole song, it's a stupid song. It's a lip syncing song. They take something for Yoda from Star Wars and they like lip sync over it. It barely makes sense, but it's fun. Happiness break. Yes, exactly. Simply, that's exactly what it is. It's a happiness break. All right. Will Chris come home soon? Success to your question. Victory is yours. Handling conflicts fast. But I think that there's a bad... Yeah, I'm going to say yes to that. I'm going to say yes to soon. A couple weeks. I'm going to say yes to soon. 2 to 4 weeks is what I'm going to say. Miss Brenda, will my love life improve? Miss Brenda, will my love life improve? Court, I asked for just you. And yes, your love life is going to improve. I'm going to pray on it. You got this, friend. Is Islam my aligned? Oof. Girl, that's a whole other question. Nope. I'm not doing that online. That's a whole other question. We could talk about that. I'm not doing that. Nope. There's a lot of different, we'll talk. I appreciate you. Please answer me. I got you, friend. Will T do right by me long term? Will T do right by me long term? Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. Turning me into a superhero. Building strong foundations. He does bring a little bit of confusion, but yes, hard work, long-term success. I say yes to that. Toya, hello, darling. Has Bricks been thinking about me? Has Bricks been thinking about me? Yes, he has. Reliable. I'm going to say, yeah, he likes you. Miss Aisha, will going to school in Kansas be good for me? Oh, guys. I like that little flower. He's cute. Yes. It's going to be a break. It's going to get you away from some things that weren't always serving. So I'm going to say a big yes to that. All right. Okay, guys. I'm going to close my list. Closing. I'm going to do rapid fires. We're going to go to 11. I'm going to do rapid fires for the next 10 minutes. Then we'll do a collective just to round out our Easter Sunday. And then, guys, I'm going to get out of here and go do my thing. How does everybody celebrate? No, we're not even going to get into that conversation. We might get into that later. So what does everybody do for Easter? But it's different for everybody. That's not a 10-minute conversation. Okay. Little butt for the confetti. Thank you, Michelle D. TC for the roses, guys. Thank you so very much for helping me get to these. All the things, guys. All the things. We're trying to move up in rank. We're trying to get big on TikTok and on YouTube as well. If you guys haven't already and you're new here, check out YouTube. Zira Love and the Moon's Tarot. All the lives that I do, I repost over on YouTube. So if you guys are interested in rewatching or re-listening, check me out over on YouTube. You guys with all the cute things. Miss Infinity Girl. Elaine, thank you. Jay, thank you. Little Butt, thank you. All right, guys. All my thank yous. I'm going to do rapid fire. I try not to look too much at the gifts or anything else. I'm just going to focus on the questions, guys. So we are going to go rapid fire, all right? I'm not going to talk. I'm going to give a yes or no with no explanation, guys. So make sure the question that you ask, be ready for the answer, okay? All right. Miss Anna, should I move on or will my husband Oscar want to reconcile? Should I move on? Yes, move on. Will I hear from Frank soon? Will I hear from Frank soon? Will I hear from Frank soon? Yes, you will. He's not that reliable, but he's going to call you. Veronica, will Caesar reach out today? Veronica, will Caesar reach out today? Yes, he will. Tara, is Jay going to text me soon? Miss Tara, is Jay going to text me soon? Yes, he will. Jen, does Chris still have feelings for me? Does Chris still have feelings for me? He does, yes. Nisha, does Tim still love Denisha? Does Chris still love with D? I'm going to say yes to that. There's some scandal there, but yes. Katina, should I keep giving Cody a chance? Should I keep giving him a chance? No, it's just confusion and lies. Charisse, will I speak to Keith today since our... Should I speak to Keith today since that? Bad luck, fight, status. Girl, you guys need to talk. Reconciliation, scandals, status. You guys have to have a conversation. Just because you're gonna, you might take action. Yes, have that conversation. Yes. Will he put his focus fully on me? Will he put his focus fully on me? Yes, he will. Will something good happen to me and Terrell in late May, early June? No. I mean, not anything particularly special, no. Should I stop searching for my person, stay alone for a while? Should I stop searching for my person and just be alone? Yeah, because every time being alone isn't good. Being alone will be good for you because you're not used to being alone. Yeah, yes, be alone for a while. Yes. Rapid fire. I forget these things. Yes. Lori, will my daughter get her driver's license soon? Miss Lori, will my daughter get her driver's license soon? Yes to that. Sid, will I hear from Chris soon and will he send our daughter some money? No. To either. Girl, he's just, no. Alex, is Miguel interested in me? Okay. No. Indecisive, not committal. I'm going to say no to that. Is AJ entertaining another woman? XO, is AJ entertaining another woman? I don't think so, love. No, I do not think so. Are things still on track for L and I, Miss Court? Are things still on track for L and I, Miss Court? Are things still on track? Building strong relationships, handling conflicts. Yes, they are. Success. Yes, 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 yes. Will my kids have a good day? Well, I hope so. Will my kids have a good day? Will the kids have a good day? I don't know how this focuses. Hard work, forward movement, harmony and success, and victory is yours. Yes to all of that, friend. The kids are going to have a great day. Lacey, is JD happier now? Is JD happier now? No, they're not. Will Simon respond to my text today? No, he will not. Will I hear from Ken? Will I hear from Ken? Mama Bear, will I hear from Ken? And that's not his whole name, but I don't want to butcher it. Keenan, I think is what it was. You're going to hear from him today. I'm going to say yes. He's going to reach out. Miss Christie, will David apologize to me? Miss Christie, will David apologize? Yes. Marina. Oh, there's a T in there. I'm sorry, Martina. Is Jeannie being... Where did you go, darling? Is Jeannie trying to hurt my work? I don't think so, no. No, I don't think so. I don't... Chris, will Mary and I get back together? Chris, will Mary and I get back together? Chris, will Mary and I get back together? Will Mary and I get back together? Yes. Tanisha, will I hear from Peter? Will I hear from Peter? Will I hear from Peter? Yes, you will. Lots of love on that table. Zah, did my roommate have feelings for me? Does my roommate have feelings for me? Does my roommate have feelings for me? Yeah, but there's confusion there, and they're not going to be very reliable. So even if they do, I wouldn't jump at that opportunity. All right. Miss Linda, will I hear from Danielle? Miss Linda, will I hear from Danielle? No, I do not think so. William, will Haley contact me soon? William, will Haley contact me soon? William. No, I don't think so. Sandy, happy Easter, love bug. I do not think Haley will contact you soon. All right, guys, I'm going to give a collective to everybody, guys, and then I'm going to skedaddle. Wishing everybody an amazing Sunday. Happy Easter for everybody celebrating. Hope you guys have a great day with loved ones and family. Anybody heading into church, have an amazing time. Enjoy. Church on Sundays, on Easter Sunday specifically, is always... Easter Sundays and Christmas, guys. Churches can move you to tears. You know what I mean. The goodness. Sharina, happy Easter, guys. Yes, little butt, happy Easter. Big Za, happy Easter, guys. Enjoy some time with friends and family. Some renewal, some goal setting. Some love. Some light. Right, this is spring. The sun is up high in the sky. Warm in our faces. Bringing things back to life. It's a beautiful thing. I swear this is the same. I've had basically the same reading for us every single day this week. Simply is the one that remembers that reminds me to do the collective reading. So Simply, tell me that this isn't the effing damn same as the one yesterday. I'm telling you. If anybody was here for the collective yesterday, tell me if this is not the same thing. Sometimes we're afraid of change, so we pause, we stifle ourselves. We don't plan, we don't foresee, we don't forecast, right? We don't want anything to change. We're so afraid of changes. We're fear of changing, adverse, stormy times. We're so afraid of it that we don't do anything to make it better. It paralyzes us in fear. But if we become fearless about our goals and our ambitions and our drive and our end point, we can do nothing but win. Fearless, ambition, competitive, driven to succeed, fast thinking, changing in lifestyle. We're so afraid to change. Sometimes it just keeps us down. But when we decide to make these changes, to think fresh, new thoughts for springtime, for newness coming around, we have our plan. We manifest what we want the way that we want to do it. And we fight to get to where we want to be. Defense, competition, challenges. We make ourselves show up to make sure that we get the best out of what we want, guys. This is the collective message, especially for Easter, right? Second chances, coming back, reawakening, resetting goals, showing up in the better way that we came before. All the things. Guys, today I want everybody to embrace change in the best of ways. The sun rose today. You hear me? Fearless, ambitious. That's how we need to walk through life. We can manifest what we want. If we walk in our path, if we have our goals and we know which way we're heading, we can't fail, okay? That is the collective. I'm going to say that was about the shadow work. Yep. I said it yesterday. We got to start goal planning and just showing up in our best light, guys, because if we don't, then who's going to? And then what's the point, right? Guys, thank you for staying in here. 64 of us hung out with me today, this Easter Sunday. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. It was the same message, yes? Infinity, she was like, yep, same thing, girl, same thing. Guys, have an amazing Easter. Love on your family. Love on yourselves. Set those goals. Give thanks to who we need to give thanks to. Who you choose to give thanks to, I should say. Love and light, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, 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 bye. Now I gotta do this. Lori, love you back. Happy Easter, Gray. I appreciate you guys. Infinity, bye. Goodbye, goodbye. The ones that weren't here, if that message was meant for you, girl, today's the day. All right, guys, I'm really gonna end this now. Have an amazing day. Love and light, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.